Yo, what's good, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Remember, man, we're keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up, you feel me? Hope y'all doing well. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's to y'all dope, beautiful people. And let me tell y'all something though. 2023, it was a great year. We made it through, we're still alive, we're still healthy. We got our body parts, we got our fingers, we got our toes, we got everything that we need, right? 2024, bro, you must want certain things for yourself. You must want more peace for yourself, better health, a better mental space. You feel me? More emotionally stable, financially stable. I feel like in order for that to happen, bro, you gotta do a few things. First, you gotta have your own space. As in your own space, I mean have your own crib. Have your own little space, bro, where it's like you could walk into that and yeah, and it's like your own sanctuary. You feel me? A lot of the times, a lot of people don't love their life because they don't have their own space. A lot of the times, a lot of people can't be positive or can't live a positive life because they're not in a positive environment. And that's because they're not in a positive household. They're not around positive people. Get your own space, as in get your own crib and get your own car. Those two things right there will change your life drastically. Change the way you feel drastically. Change the way you move, the way you act, the way you behave, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you do all of these things drastically if you just get your own space, man. You'll be able to chill more better. You'll be able to focus on what you have to focus on. You'll be able to open your creativity and do the things that you really desire and are passionate to do. Because let me tell y'all something. I've been in situations, right, where I didn't live with people, and for me, I'm a person that lives with structure, right? I'm a person that lives with rules and principle and stuff like that, right? So I just don't live any type of way. I like to have my stuff in order. I like to know where this is at, where that is at. I like to know these things because when you live like that, things are more simpler because you're not always trying to rush and try to find things and try to see where this is at and try to. That's too much, right? So we're living with people now. People will move things. People will change this up. People will take that, put that over there. People will use this and don't buy it back. They won't fill it up back. They won't replace it back, right? So you got all these things going on. And for me, I like to have things a certain way. That causes stress. That causes anxiety. That causes confusion. All those stuff ain't good for you, bro. None of that stuff right there is positive. You feel me? So now, me living with people, and I ain't just talking about my family. I'm talking about I've been situations where I live with people that I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I live with certain people that was like friends of my family. You feel me? And we just in them situations because that's what we had at the time. It was either that or we'd be homeless. So then, you're not trying to be homeless, so you're going to want to stay at somebody's crib for whatever time being, right? So I done did certain things, been in certain places for a few months here, a few weeks there, whatever, right? Until we got our own spot, right? And I'll tell you this. It's not fun where you don't have the freedom to go in the kitchen at any time of the night. It's not fun when you don't have the freedom to walk around your crib butt naked or whatever at any time. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun where you can't go into your crib and like watch whatever you want to watch, put on whatever you want to put on. If you want to blast some music, you can't just blast on music because you got everybody else in the household with you. You feel me? That ain't really too fun when you can't do those things that you really want to do. So what I'm saying is like, get your own spot so you can do these things for yourself. That should be one of your focuses, one of your main priorities for yourself this year, man. Get your own space so you can be at peace. So when you do walk into your crib and you do have your own space, bro, you could do these things without having to be, you won't have to be limited. A lot of people are limited in the household that they're in because, you either living with parents or you living with your friends or you living with this girl, you living with this man, your uncle, your auntie, your grandparents, and you can't do certain things when you live under somebody else's roof. It feels weird sometimes because you gotta like walk on eggshells, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful of how you open the fridge and how you open the bathroom doors and how you get out the house, and you don't wanna close the door too loud, and you gotta worry about all these things, bro. For me, bro, I don't have time for that. Trust and believe, bro. I don't got time for that. So that's why when I got my crib, bro, I made sure that I do what I do to maintain my space. You listen, you're gonna have to pay the cost to be the boss. You feel me? So don't think that if you get your own spot, it ain't gonna be cheap. I mean, it ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna go through some things. You feel? I'm gonna let you know this from now because I've been through it. You're gonna have your times where, like, listen, sometimes you ain't gonna know where your rent money gonna come from. But listen, I'd rather deal with that than deal with the stress and the pressure of living under somebody where I know, like, yo, I'm gonna be living like that for months, and then, you know what I'm saying, I gotta worry about all these things. I'd rather deal with my little issue of trying to find my rent money or trying to make this happen for just this month, and I could get back to my regular programming and I can still be at peace for the next month or the whatever, right? So you want to make sure that you focus on getting your own spot. Because for me, I don't like to depend on people. I don't like to be codependent on people, bro. I never did. You know what I'm saying? I never like to like wait on people. I never like to like ask people for favors and to people that help me too much. I don't really like to like just depend on people, bro, because I know people have their own thing to do. I know people have their own life. People got their own situations, and I know me now, you know, I'm patient, but I'm kind of impatient when I want to go do things that I want to do. Like, let's say I want to go take a trip somewhere, just on some, you know, just go drive somewhere, right? And I want to go hiking or something. I ain't really trying to wait around for somebody to pick me up, and I gotta wait, and something might happen now where I can't go hiking because they've been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, where I can't get to where I want to get to. Or they might be running too late because it just been an accident on the highway. Now it's like, instead of being here at the crib to pick me up in 15 minutes, now it's gonna be 35 minutes. You feel me? So I just don't like that type of stuff, man. You feel me? So I always been focused on having my own spot, having my own car, and I can move around how I want to move around, man. Because that right there is freedom. You know, for me, it's freedom. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, I don't know. It just feel good. You feel me? It feel good, man. Like I said, when you kind of always having to rely on people to pick you up and drop you off and take you there and take you there, it can become a hassle, bro. It can become a situation where it's like sometimes you and that person could be cool at first, but then down the line, things start to change because you're starting to rely on this person. This person's starting to act a little different now because they know that you're relying on them now. So then they might end up treating you a certain way. You feel me? They might end up taking advantage of you. They might end up giving you ultimatums where it's like, oh, you either gonna do this or you either gonna do this or I ain't gonna take you there. You feel me? They might start doing shit like that. You feel me? And I don't like that type of stuff where people have that type of power over me. You feel me? Because that don't make me feel good at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, all that stuff really matter. Like, you know, when you're in a house with somebody sometimes and you want to make something to eat and you can't really make it how you want to make it, or you can't be in the kitchen how long you want to be in the kitchen because you know that other people got to use the kitchen. Or the same thing with the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You got like probably one bathroom in that crib and you got like 4 people in that crib. 4 homies you got living with you. You got your, you know, you living with your parents and your siblings. You living with your cousins and their auntie and your uncle. And you got one bathroom in that bed, you know, in that place. And you gotta wait 20 minutes on this person to use the bathroom. I remember I was living with somebody, bro, and this person would take a whole hour to be in the bathroom, do everything at once, do everything, and just be on the phone in the bathroom, taking their sweet time, like they don't even have the awareness of other people having to use the bathroom too. That right there would stress me out. That it did stress me out. That's why I was like, yo, I can't do that type of stuff, man. So now it's like, I take having my own spot very serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't play with that. I don't have the time to go back and forth with people to live in their spot, to live on this couch with that person to go step. I don't have time for that, bro. I've been through that. You feel me? And that right there in 2024, man, is how it's gonna stay. So now I'm telling y'all now, for y'all to be more peaceful with y'all life and y'all can have a better mental space, because all of that stuff, bro, takes account in your mental. It takes energy, bro, to live with other people. You feel me? It drains your energy to live with other people sometimes, especially if they're not right, especially if they don't behave proper, especially if they don't got no respect, especially if they ain't clean. You know what I'm saying? That take a lot of energy to do with people like that, especially when they not moving right, bro. You feel me? Certain people you could live with, and it'll be cool. I'm not saying everybody bad to live with, but it's just like certain people you just can't do it, bro. So I'm just saying, y'all gotta make that a priority, bro, to get your crib. I don't care if it's a studio. I don't care if it's a 1 bedroom. I don't care if it's a condo, a townhouse, a high rise, wherever you gotta go to have your own space, your own solitude. You go do that. Have your own car. That's part of having your own solitude. Cause I slept in my car before. You feel me? I've been in my car. I slept in my car plenty of times. You know. But when you have your own car now, you know, you can move around how you want to move around. You don't got to wait on no bus. You don't got to be outside waiting on trains and waiting on Ubers and lifts. You could go out and do your own thing, man. Go to point A to point B how you want to, when you want to, and all of that, bro. So it's a lot of, so it's just like, don't overlook these things, man. Don't be that type of person where you always want to be codependent on other people. Oh yeah, my friend got me. You know, oh yeah, my homie, he got me. He always gonna take me to the store. He always gonna take me here with them, you know, with him here and there. Don't be that person, bro. You want to be a person that's independent. You want to be, especially as a man. I'm talking to young men, and I'm talking to just men in general, bro. You feel me? And then, you know, the ladies. But I'm talking for mostly to men, young men. Get your own spot, bro. And when you do it, when you get your own spot, it's cool to get your own spot, but also remember that you had to maintain your spot. You had to maintain your car. So if you go out looking for a spot and this and then the third, you know, let me tell you something before I continue with that, right? You know what I always used to do? What I always used to do to like manifest these things for myself, I will always go out there to like car dealership. When I had my other car before this car, I would go to car dealerships, bro. And I would just go in there, I would look at the cars, I would talk to the car salesman. You feel me? I would put myself in this situation because like, yo, I envisioned it and I know that I was going to get it. So I want to touch it. I want to be hands-on. I want to know how I feel. I want to see myself in this car. I want to see myself, you know, this in these things. So it's like, you got to go out there, man, and put your hands on these things. Put yourself in this position. If you want a certain apartment, go out to that apartment, get the brochures, you know, talk to the leasing agent, you know, drive around it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Look around, look on the internet, look at the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Kind of envision yourself in that building, like, oh yeah, I can see how I used to do that. This place right here, I did that with this place, you feel me? Yo, I did that. You feel me? Like I did that. I came to this complex. I looked at it online all the time. Like I used to envision it for myself. I'm about to get this place. I'm going to get this place. I'm going to be on the second floor. I'm going to get this place. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a dope, cozy spot. I'm going to get it. That's the only thought that I had on my mind, is that regardless of where I'm at right now, if I was staying at my people's house, if I was staying over there, I'm going to get this place. In the back of my head, I knew that I was going to get this place and I was going to get this car, bro. And I made it happen. I put the work in that I had to put in and let God handle the rest. You feel me? Let God handle the rest. But I did my part, though. I worked. I saved the money. I went to the dealership. I talked to the people by myself. You feel me? I ain't need no co-signer. I did this. Had a little help from my parents, from my, from my mama, from my, but I did this though. So I want to tell you that it's possible, bro. I don't care what age you are. I don't care how young you are. You can make it happen, but you have to make sure you envision it and you stay focused on the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that now, you're going to feel good about yourself, bro. You're going to be like, yeah, I got my own spot. You're going to have less distractions, bro. Because, most of the time when you're in somebody's place or you live in somebody's roof, it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of distractions, bro. I don't like distractions like that, bro. I don't like distractions. I don't like to just, where I can't focus and I can't be creative. You see me, let me tell you something, a lot of stuff that I did, the clothing brand, I did music, I'm doing videos now. A lot of this stuff happened because I have my own space. I don't have too much distractions around me. You feel me? I don't have limitation. I'm not limited on what I could do. So I want that for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, make that something that y'all do for yourself in 2024, man. Get y'all, work on getting y'all place. Pray on it, work on it. You feel me? Stay focused on it. Don't let nobody stop you, bro. You don't gotta get don't go out trying to get something to impress people. Don't go out to say that you're trying to get the most dopest high rise that you can afford like that. Don't go out to you gotta get the most, the most fanciest car. No, you just get you a car to get you to point A to point B, bro. You feel me? That's reliable, that that you can maintain when it comes to oil changes and buying parts and buying tires. You want to look into all of that stuff before you get what you gotta get though. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a better 2024, man. And you can focus on what you got to focus on. You can focus on bringing the visions that you have, the ideas that you have to life. You got business plans, you got business ideas, you got stuff that you want to do that you're passionate about. You could do that because you're gonna have your own space and you're gonna have the time to focus on it. You're gonna have the time to just love on what you're doing, to love on yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have people in your ear telling you all this stuff about you, telling which stuff that you're doing wrong, telling how you're not doing this and how you're not doing that. You're not gonna have that because you're gonna be in your own spot. You feel me? You could bring whoever you want to bring without having to sneak in people or having to worry about, other people in that household telling you that these people that not supposed to be. You don't gotta worry about none of that stuff, bro. So I'm just telling y'all, bro. I'm living it. You know what I'm saying? I'm living this. I'm telling y'all from my experience. I be chilling. My life is good, man. But I created it like that, though. Nobody didn't put me in this position. I put myself in this position. I did this. I maintained this. I worked my ass off. I made sacrifices. I lost things. You know what I'm saying? I lost people, lost friends, lost girls, lost all of that to maintain what I got. So I'm just saying, y'all can do the same thing, man. I believe in y'all. Believe in yourself. 2024 is going to be a great year. Just love yourself, man. When you love yourself, you're going to want to do good for yourself, bro. You're going to want to do good for yourself when you love yourself. You're going to treat yourself right. So just remember that, man. We keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up. Love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Still supporting your boy, man. Y'all have a great day today. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed and focused. And we out here. Yiddy.